Portage is a national organization that offers therapeutic community support to addicted individuals right across the country.
Typical profile of youth that comes to Portage is male or female between the ages of 14 and 18 who have a substance abuse problem, usually with drugs or alcohol.
So before Portage, my life was headed downhill really quickly. I was living in a group home under the care of the Children's Aid Society, and I didn't get to see my parents much because they couldn't bear to see me the way that I was.
I had been evicted from my apartment, kicked out of my house. I had dropped out of high school, and I essentially had nowhere else to go. And I recognized that my only options were prostitution or coming to treatment.
And I suffered a lot from mental health issues. I was depressed for over 5 years, and because the drugs that I used interfered with my antidepressant medication, I turned to self-harm a lot to cope. So life wasn't going too well before Portage for me.
The therapeutic community works by a self-help and mutual help process. The youth are all there to address their substance abuse problems. The staff there are to act as role models and sort of guide the kids through the daily structural functions. The kids have opportunities to a variety of groups and meetings to discuss their individual problems and difficulties, which then the community gets involved in supporting them.
They attend a daily morning meeting where they have the opportunity to share issues that they want to work on, take engagements with their peers. Portage is home. Portage is a place where you have the opportunity to build relationships like you'll have in no other environment, that you will always have a connection to come back to. So once you've been a part of Portage, you'll always be a part of Portage.
When the kids come in here, it's not just a matter of treating an addiction. It's looking at the core reason why they needed to use drugs and alcohol to feel better. And so what we do is we try to unravel that and help the adolescent understand who they are and start feeling better about themselves, building self-esteem, building confidence.
My son stayed at the Portage facility for 9 months. He did very, very well. He came out really a changed person. And although he's had his struggles over the past couple of years, the knowledge and strength that he learned in the program has really kept him on track.
It teaches you so many life skills, and it teaches you so many values that you should hold in your life. To be responsible, to have respect for others, to feel empathy for others, to see things from an objective point of view.
It wasn't just about getting off of drugs, it was also about changing my relationships with my parents, which has helped me immensely.
We believe that we not only have to help the client or resident, but we have to support the family members and getting them to understand what the youth is going through, what are some of the difficulties, and giving the families also tools and opportunities to work together as a team so that when they go back home, the youth has changed and the parent has a better understanding of what the youth has gone through and how to relate with the youth and their difficulties.
Portage Academy is our school on site here, helps the kids to get back on track with their education.
The Portage Academy was great because they're really small classes, usually about 4 to 8 people. I like the fact that we can all work at an individual pace, so no one's rushed to get through their work. The teachers are great. They're always there to help you and encourage you and be really kind.
The aftercare services that Portage provides were a very important part of my continuous sobriety, because not only did they hold me accountable, but when I left, I mean, things weren't just perfect. I still had a lot of issues that I had to work through, and being able to call and go back and deal with these with the people that I had come to trust was extremely important.
I would say I have a lot of opportunity in school. I'm doing university, which I've always wanted to, but I didn't think it was possible at certain points in my life, especially before I went to Portage. So that's really big. I also think work is a big thing because I wouldn't be able to work at the level that I do now and perform as well as I do at work if I didn't learn leadership from Portage, if I didn't learn how to be organized, if I didn't learn empathy and respect and responsibility from Portage. I wouldn't be able to do as well as I do now at work.
Portage saved my life because without the program, I realized that I probably wasn't going to make it to my 30th birthday.
I have to thank them for really saving my son's life.